So we're in Tilbury, and we're just along from Tilbury Fort, and Mel's in her happy place. What do you think it is, Mel?
Some form of boat. Maybe it's for the royal wedding.
Because that's happening today. Very good, nice link.
Yeah,
We've left that at home. Sorry, you two.
Well, we know as well that
You've been bumped down the list.
we left that behind because, quite frankly, we weren't invited.
No, we got the evening invitation, which I think
that was just rude. It's quite a nice bit. I will have that one.
It's a bit of wood. Okay, Mel, explain to me the difference between mudlarking and sea glassing.
The mudlarks were generally children, sometimes adults, but generally children, in Victorian London, who used to go down to the banks of the Thames when the tide was out and basically root around in the mud to find to find anything they could that they could possibly sell, and they were called mudlarks. I'm not selling it, I'm keeping it and loving it, but sadly the rules have all changed recently. You now have to have a license and a permit, which is good because there are some bad people who go down and do digging and stuff down there, and that's awful because that just destroys archaeological features. There's beautiful old jetties and wharfs, and they've been destroyed. But it's a real shame that you can't just go and have a wander and take home one bit of crockery or one Victorian pipe. So that's probably more description than you actually wanted.
Blimey. And what about sea glassing?
You just collect bits of glass.
Over there, you can't really see it properly, but it's Tilbury Fort. Mm-hmm. Now, Queen Victoria came here and gave a speech, didn't she? Or was it Queen Elizabeth?
Who do you think?
Can't remember.
Who do you actually think is going to be commanding an army and trying to stir people up and say, I may have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart of a king, or stomach or head or bits of a king? I can't actually remember what bits it was, but she had some bits of a king.
The way you said that makes me think it must be Elizabeth. Of course, my kingdom for a horse.
If she had been a king, she would have been riding out with her army, at the front of her army, leading them out to battle. But because she was a woman, she wasn't allowed. It's just not fair, but you know. And she had the whole problem with the wig and no hair and all of that. So she couldn't do it. So she went down and she stood there and she said to them all, look, don't worry, sorry, I can't come and do it with you, but I'm right behind you and I've got bits of a king, I've head of a woman, body of a woman, boobies, but I have got all the right bits up here, like a king, like my father.
Who would win in a fight, Victoria or Elizabeth?
Oh my God, Elizabeth. Absolutely no question. She was a crazy mad Tudor. You didn't mess with Tudors.
FA Cup final, starting at 5:30.
It's all right. It's 10 to 5 now. You've got loads of time.
Any chance? Yeah.
Loads of chance.
Did you know that Prince William was going to the FA Cup final to give out the prizes? You know, as he does.
How can he have gone to the cup final? He's at the wedding.
That's why it started at 12.
The wedding started at 12, so William could go to the cup final.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see Harry at the altar when he was getting married to not Miriam Margolyes, Meghan Markle? You could see him basically saying to her, Wills has just mentioned there's a spare ticket. Is it all right if I go, as long as I promise I'm back by 8 when the main guests arrive this evening?
Oh dear.
Unless there's extra time and penalties.
I mean, I'm sure she'll be fine. And most brides wouldn't mind, to be honest.
But she'll be going for a soccer game? Start as he means to go on, yeah? Let her know who's boss. Let her know who wears the trousers.
Hurry up. Now, my aim today is...
Today, in the next 5 minutes, you mean?
Yeah, is...
Just putting that on the table now.
Okay,
because
Cup final starts in 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to find pieces of glass and pieces of crockery with writing on. And I would also love an intact Bovril jar.
Kind of test tube.
Very test tubey. That's complete. I'd like a blue one and a green one as well.
It says stomach powder, cleaner brand.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, happy with that.
It is quite addictive though, isn't it? You can lose yourself in it.
You honestly really can. That's pretty.
Nice bit of brown. Milk of magnesia.
Oh, that's lovely. What did I want to find?
Crockery with writing on it, or a Bovril.
Complete Bovril jar.
Oh, good work. And that's tiny. Gordon's Dry Gin. I wonder how old that is. Mel, when do you reckon that Gordon stopped doing that with their bottles? Because they've been using labels surely most of our lives. So that would be quite nice to distill gin into and have as an actual thing to serve
that's
it.
a very good find, right? There we go. He's actually enjoying himself. Look, he's having a lovely time. He's enjoying himself. He said he wouldn't like it, and he loves it. I've dragged him into my world.
Look at the lid. Look how the lid would have screwed in. It's not like the modern ones.
No.
Marmite.
So we've got all three sizes.
No, that's Marmite though.
That's Marmite. That's wonderful.
Marmite and Bovril.
Now everywhere I look, all I can find is Bovril jars.
Massive Bovril. We've got loads of Bovril from big down to small and some Marmite jars.
Okay, so should we go and watch the football? It starts in about 10 minutes. We could go and find a pub, watch football.
I just want to get one more. I just want to get one more R White's bottle.
Yes. Yes.
I'll find one. I'll get one.
Do you want to go now? Should we go to the
put
pub?
some flowers in that.
Yes.
R White's lemonade. I'm a secret lemonade drinker. R White's. Got 2 R White's bottles and some gin. That's my Saturday night sorted.